You know that feeling? That specific kind of exhaustion at the end of the day?
Oh, I know it.
You've been working flat out for 10 hours, answering every single ping, putting out every fire, and then you look at your to-do list at 6 p.m.
And nothing meaningful is checked off.
Nothing. It's the busy trap, and that's exactly what we're digging into today.
Yeah, feeling productive versus actually being productive. They're two very different things.
We're doing a deep dive into The Efficiency Architect by Miko Vire, which just came out. And his whole mission is to shift you from being a firefighter to an architect.
And that shift is, well, it's everything. The firefighter's totally reactive. You wake up, you see Sparks emails, Slack messages, and you just start swatting.
Whereas the architect, they're proactive. They actually design their day to build something that lasts.
So let's get into the blueprints. How do we do it?
Okay, so the first concept is the vault. And what I love about this is that it's not just, a mindset. It's about actually moving furniture.
Right, it has to be a physical boundary. You can't do deep, focused work in the exact same spot where you scroll social media and answer emails.
He suggests using a visual signal. I thought this was just brilliant.
So simple, but it works.
Yeah, if you're in an office, maybe it's a little red lamp on your desk. At home, a specific pair of big headphones.
It's a do not disturb sign for other people, telling them you're intentionally offline.
Oh.
But I think the more important signal is to your own brain.
Oh, for sure.
Red lamp goes on. The brain knows, okay, it's time to perform. It just lowers that barrier to entry.
And speaking of getting in the zone, Viri is pretty hardcore about what he calls the countdown.
He is.
Yeah.
You have to use a physical timer.
No phone apps.
Absolutely not. That's a non-negotiable for him. Because if you pick up your phone to set a timer, you're already fighting notifications, you're already distracted. A physical timer creates a real finish line.
It's the biology, isn't it? That stat he quotes. It takes up to 23 minutes to get back into full focus after just one interruption.
23 minutes. That number always scares me.
It's terrifying. Get interrupted twice in an hour, and deep work is mathematically impossible.
You're just skimming the surface all day.
Okay, so we're in the vault. The red lamp is on. What are we actually working on? This is where his big three framework comes in.
Right, getting away from what he calls the volume trap.
That 47-item to-do list that we all have.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It feels organized, but if you have 47 priorities, you really have zero. The big three forces you to pick just 3 high-leverage tasks for the day. That's it.
And you set those during morning alignment, that first 10 minutes, before the chaos.
Before you open your email, that part is crucial. If you open your inbox first, you've already handed your agenda over to other people.
You've lost.
You've lost. So you lock in your big three and everything else. It gets pushed to the maintenance zone.
But that's where people get scared. He calls it availability anxiety.
That fear that if I don't reply to this email in the next 5 minutes, the entire company will collapse.
Which is almost never true.
Almost never. But to manage that anxiety, you build what he calls communication shields.
I'm a huge fan of his buffer blocks idea.
It's a game changer. Instead of being constantly available, you schedule your firefighting time, say 11 a.m. and 4 p.m.
And you just batch process everything then.
You clear the decks, and then, and this is the important part, you close the app.
So you're not ignoring people, you're just engaging with them on your own terms.
Precisely. But you have to pair that with good notification architecture.
Which means turning off all the non-human notifications.
All of them. The news alerts, the likes, the app updates, they have no business interrupting your peak energy hours, your architectural window.
It's amazing how much we let those little robot pings dictate our day.
We really do. But efficiency isn't about doing more things. It's about fiercely protecting your attention to do what actually matters.
Before we go, we have to mention the shutdown sequence. Because getting out of work mode is sometimes just as hard as getting into it.
It's a closing ritual. You don't just stand up and walk away. You take 5 minutes. You clear your physical and digital clutter. You review your day.
And set your big three for tomorrow.
Right. It lets your brain actually clock out. It closes the loops so you're not still answering emails in your head at the dinner table.
So you can actually rest and recharge.
Exactly.
So the question we want to leave you with is this. Tomorrow morning, are you going to wake up and just start reacting to everyone else's sparks? Or are you going to set that visual signal and start building your legacy?
The choice is yours.
Thanks for diving in with us.